Albion Online sandbox MMORPG, full loot PvP, economy-driven chaos, and a world where your choices define your adventure. But in 2025, with so many other games competing for your time, is Albion Online still worth playing? First, let's talk about where Albion Online stands in 2025. Because over the past year, Sandbox Interactive has continued to roll out major updates, refining combat, improving the UI, and expanding the world. With the rise of mobile gaming and cross-play functionality, Albion definitely has cemented itself as one of the most accessible MMOs out there. But has this accessibility led to a better experience, or has it kind of watered down the hardcore nature of the game? One solid way to find the answer to that is remembering to like and subscribe to this channel so that you can stay up to date on all things gaming. Albion has always been known for its brutal full loot PvP, but it's not just about fighting. PvE content has seen some expansions with new dungeons, enemy factions, and a lot of world bosses. However, PvE is still more of a means to an end, basically for gearing up for that PvP. That said, new players may find themselves facing an uphill battle. Many veterans with 500 million plus fame dominate the PvP scene, running in parties with radar cheats, waiting to ambush anyone attempting PvE content. And if you are stepping in as a fresh player, you should definitely be expecting to be nothing less than cannon fodder unless you're willing to invest real life money into the game to buy books so that you can upgrade your skills fast enough to catch up. Now, Albion's player-driven economy is one of the most unique aspects of the game. Almost everything in the world is crafted by players, meaning the economy is constantly shifting based on wars, resource scarcity, and market manipulation. But does this system still hold up? Unfortunately, many players feel the economy is controlled by a few dominant trade alliances using dozens of alt accounts to monopolize crafting stations, set outrageous fees, and manipulate market prices. For casual players who just want to craft and relax, this can be a very frustrating experience. One of the biggest questions for new and returning players: how casual friendly is Albion in 2025? While there are more ways to play solo, such as corrupted dungeons and faction warfare, the game still heavily rewards group play. If you're not in a guild, you're missing out on some of the most rewarding aspects of Albion. And if you try to avoid PvP in yellow zones, you'll find yourself competing against bots that instantly detect loot, anything valuable, and within seconds, they will be collecting it. Albion can be incredibly punishing for those without a strong guild or a deep understanding of the mechanics inside the game. So if you truly want to experience Albion's endgame, joining a Black Zone guild is the way to go. While the game can feel punishing for solo players, being part of an organized guild unlocks access to better territories, high-tier resources, and coordinated PvP fights where you're not just cannon fodder for veterans. Some guilds offer training, protection, and opportunities to earn silver through high-risk, high-reward activities as well. Without a doubt, life in Albion changes dramatically when you are backed by an experienced group. This includes the amount of resources you can gather. Albion Online is free to play, but premium status does give major advantages like better resource gathering and silver rewards, as well as more XP towards the skills that you are trying to learn. While technically not pay to win, the ability to buy silver with real money raises concerns, and in my opinion is definitely pay to win. Is this system fair, or does it create an uneven playing field? Many argue that the economy is already stacked against new players, making the monetization model feel even more punishing, especially with the extreme inflation that Albion has been seeing over the past year. Now, no discussion about Albion is complete without addressing the community. While there are many dedicated players, Albion's global chat has long been criticized as an unmoderated cesspool of bigotry, racism, and non-English conversations, despite being labeled in the English chat box. Combine that with the high barrier to entry for new players, and it's easy to see why Albion struggles with a lot of player retention, or at least gaining new ground with non-players or a new population. So is Albion Online worth playing in 2025? If you love sandbox MMOs, full loot PvP, and a player-driven economy, then absolutely. But if you're looking for a more casual, story-driven MMO experience, or if you don't want to deal with a ruthless veteran player base and an economic monopoly, Albion might not be the best pick for you. However, with constant updates and a thriving player base, it remains one of the most unique MMOs on the market and is definitely worth giving a shot, but be prepared for frustration. What do you think? Is Albion Online still worth your time in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more MMO content.